KidsTales!
Little Red Riding Hood. A long, long time ago, a girl lived in a village. She was a very good girl and was liked by everyone. But who loved her the most? Her mother and grandmother. One day, the grandmother bought her a very nice little red cap. And that is why everyone started calling her Little Red Riding Hood. One morning, Little Red Riding Hood's mother baked some very good cakes, and she told the girl, "I just learned that your grandma is sick. Go to her house and see how she is, and take her this butter and these cakes. There are 2 of them. More than anything, take the safest path, and if you meet the wolf, do not talk to him." When Little Red Riding Hood was walking through the forest, she met a wolf. The girl did not see the danger of talking to a wolf, so she answered him, "I'm going to see my grandmother and bring her these cakes and a piece of butter." "Listen, since I would like to see your grandmother, we are going to play a game. You will take this path and I will take that other one, and see who arrives first." Little Red Riding Hood continued along the longer path. The wolf arrived quickly to the house of Little Red Riding Hood's grandmother. "Who is it?" the grandmother asked. "It's me, Little Red Riding Hood," said the wolf, trying hard to speak in the voice of a girl and not a wolf. "I came to bring you some cakes and a piece of butter." "You can enter." The wolf opened the door fast. He was hungry and jumped on the grandmother. He ate Little Red Riding Hood's grandmother in an instant. Upon arriving at her grandmother's house, Little Red Riding Hood knocked on the door as usual. "Who is it?" said the wolf, now imitating the voice of the grandmother. "I'm Little Red Riding Hood. I have come from my mother to bring you some cakes and butter." "Lift the latch and come in." When the wolf saw Little Red Riding Hood entering the house, he covered himself up to his head with the sheets. "Grandmother, why are your arms so long today?" "To be able to hug you better, dear." "And your eyes? Why are your eyes so big, Grandmother?" "To see you better." Grandmother, and your teeth! Why are your teeth so sharp?" "To eat you better." The wolf threw off the sheets and jumped from the bed. He pounced on the girl, eating up poor Little Red Riding Hood. Afterward, the wolf was completely full, so he fell into a deep sleep. A hunter was passing by grandmother's house, and he heard the snoring. He entered the house and went to the bed where grandmother usually sleeps. When he saw the wolf stretched out on the bed, he raised his voice. The hunter preferred not to shoot. Instead, he picked up a pair of scissors and began to snip open the wolf's belly. When he had already made a few cuts, it was not the grandmother who came out of the wolf's belly, but Little Red Riding Hood. A little later, the grandmother came out, though it was difficult for her to breathe. The hunter and Little Red Riding Hood gathered some stones, filling the wolf's belly. They left him sleeping. The wolf woke up very thirsty. He went to drink water from the lake, but while approaching the lake, the wolf fell into the water. With the wolf gone, Little Red Riding Hood, the grandmother, and the hunter were very happy.
KidsTales!
Subscribe to the YouTube channel and don't miss any tales.